Gonna do some makeup. Hey, welcome to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad that you're here. My name is Madeline, and today I am going to be doing kind of a get ready with me, introducing myself a little bit. And I also have some new products to talk about. I got some kind of weird stuff at TJ Maxx, of all places. I am using the Maybelline Master Prime primer and base. This is the Blur. This is what it looks like. I'm kind of loving it. Just recently started using it and I like it a lot. So that's what I'm using to prime my face. And then I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Colorstay matte foundation. This is in shade 180 Sand Beige. So that's this guy. Again, been using him for a couple days. Really like him. So I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender and beat my face up a little bit. So anyway, I just wanted to like tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am 27 years old and I have 2 kids. You guys met Annabelle in a previous video. If you haven't watched the video where my 2-year-old does my makeup, definitely watch that. I'll put the link for that below, but I only have 3 videos, so like it shouldn't be that hard to find, but just in case you get lost, I'll go ahead and link that below. So I have a 2-year-old, her name's Annabelle, and I have a 1-year-old, his name's Noah, and they're nuts. I am married. I married my high school sweetheart.
Aww, that's so cute.
And we've been married for about 4 years. I'm gonna go in with the Revlon Youth Effects Fill and Blur Concealer. That's this guy. This is like maybe my 3rd time using it. And I just can't decide. It's just kind of a thin formula. And I don't know if maybe I just got the wrong shade. Like it's just not quite light enough. Maybe I just don't like how it is over this foundation, but it's just, I don't know. But anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and blot this on with my beauty blender as well. So yeah, I just don't know if it just gives, I don't know if it gives me the right coverage, but first thing, TJ Maxx find. So this is the Max Studio, well, it's just Max Studio Contour Bronzer and Highlight Sticks. So I was very skeptical because first of all, TJ Maxx. Second of all, these colors looked really dark. So here's what they look like. So here's what they look like. And then they show you the shades on the bottom. So you have a contour, a bronzer, and a highlight. So I have used these. I kind of wanted to test them out before I did it on camera. And I actually quite like them. I was really surprised. Let's blend it. Blend it, blend it, blend it. So see how well these blend out? I like, not crazy? Crazy. Okay, so there's my contour blended out. Nice, right? I was really surprised by how much I liked this. So these were $3.99, y'all. $3.99. Can you see that? So it says compare at $5. So I only saved $1, but even like $5, these actually blend out really nice. So keepers. For my eye look today, I'm gonna be using this Lorac palette. And then I'm also gonna use this bronze palette by Essence. So I'm gonna be dipping into a little bit of each of these. And I don't really know what look I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids, and then I'm actually gonna jump off and do my brows off camera, and then I will come back and we'll get into the eyes. See ya in a minute. Okay, I'm back. Brows are on. They're a little bit of a mess today, but they'll do. So I'm gonna go in and put in a transition color. I am using this, I'm gonna start with this palette and I'm gonna hit this color down here. This is called City of Angels. I love this. This is like my favorite transition shade right now. So I'm gonna go in and just buff this right into my crease nice and big to create a nice base to blend other shadows in. So go ahead and put those in. Okay. I'm gonna go in next with this gray color down here. It's called Leather Jacket. I'm gonna go in with a little bit smaller blending brush and just go right under my crease and just darken it up just a little bit. So yeah, so why did I start a YouTube channel? You know, I think that I've been feeling like a prompting for a while to do something that just kind of let me, just kind of like an outlet. I was diagnosed with postpartum depression right after I had, well, actually not right after, like 6 months after my son was born. I just was not feeling like myself. My husband and I were just like fighting way more than usual. And I just knew something was wrong and I just didn't know what it was. And so I ended up going to a therapist who was awesome, and he just really helped me understand that what I was feeling like was normal. And we came to the conclusion that I had postpartum depression, and I was just really kind of shaken by that because I just never thought that I would be, you know, someone who would be diagnosed with that. And so since then I've just really wanted a place that was just kind of like mine, and that let me be creative and just kind of let me go into my own little zone for a while. And so I thought about writing a blog, and that just didn't feel like personal enough. I wanted to be able to like, I liked the idea of someone being able to like see me, you know, and I became really addicted to like YouTube makeup videos. And like I said, I've always loved makeup like ever since I was little, and I just thought like that could be fun. And so I started. I am not like a professional in any way, and I just really got started as a way to just kind of have an outlet, and it's turned into something that I really truly love. It lets me explore makeup more, helps me tap into my creative side, but it also just gives me a chance to just kind of have some me time. And if you're a mom and you're watching this, you know how valuable me time is and how hard it is to get it. And so I'm really lucky to have a husband who's super supportive, and like right now is watching Magic School Bus with my daughter so that I can be down here just kind of getting in my own little zone and having some personal time. And it's been really awesome. It's been really healing already. I look forward to the times that I get to come down here and film. And so if you're watching this, I appreciate it because you are part of that. But yeah, and just like if you were ever diagnosed with like depression or postpartum depression, I just feel like, or really just like mental illness of any kind, anxiety, anything like that, I just feel like it's so important for people to know that it's not just you, like it's so many people, and that even the strongest people, because I really would consider myself like a pretty strong person. I've been through a good amount in my life. My husband and I have been through a lot. You know, my husband went to Afghanistan while I was a senior in college, and while we were engaged, like we've been through a lot of family stuff together, just like through a lot. And so even a really strong person, and even someone who has conquered some really tough stuff, like even that person can be really like shaken and taken down by depression or mental illness of some kind. And the longer you wait, the worse it is and the harder it is to recover. It took a long time and a lot of just like a lot of courage for me to even say out loud, you know, postpartum depression or depression. I just kind of felt like I felt weird. I almost felt like I was making excuses, and it took a really long time. But then once I actually talked about it and got it out, it felt really good. So if you're in that spot and you just are feeling a little bit lost, I would just encourage you to reach out to somebody, tell someone how you're feeling. I promise you'll feel so much better after you do. So anyway, I think that's pretty, like, that's really why I wanted to do this. Like, I would love for this to be a space where women can come and just learn more about makeup, but also just like chat and get to know each other better and find community here. So if you want to be a part of that, that would just make my whole day. So anyway, okay, so I put a little bit of concealer on my eyelid just so that I had a clean space to put some lighter eyeshadow, and then I went in with this shadow up here called Flat White and just kind of packed that on that area. And then I'm going in with just a little bit more of that Leather Jacket and just kind of smoking this out a little bit more. And then I'm just going to use this clean blending brush to blend that out a little bit. And then I am going to add a shade from that Essence Bronze palette on top of that flat white. This Essence brand, guys, I will tell you, it is really, really cheap, but it's not bad quality. I mean, I'm not going to compare it to like a MAC shadow or anything like that, but for the price, it is, I mean, it's really, really not bad. So, I'm going to go in, I think I'm gonna just do this cute, like this really, ooh, it's kind of hard to see, but this pinky kind of color. I'm actually just gonna go in with my fingertip. I mean, like, that's like pigment. Like, I don't know. I was just a little bit shocked. I'm just gonna pat it on with my fingertip. I am gonna go over the whole lid, like to the inside, and just kind of pack that and just give it a little bit more shimmer, because you can never have too much glitter. It's so funny because I've gone through seasons in my life where I've been like so girly. Like, I was a cheerleader in high school and I was like so girly, but then I've also gone through seasons in my life where I feel like I've just been like, I don't know, like, not that I wasn't girly, but just like maybe afraid to like show how girly I am. And I just feel like in this season now, like after my diagnosis and everything, I just am like, you know what, like, screw it. I am fine with being who I am. Like, if people think I'm crazy, or if people think I'm a high maintenance, or they don't understand why I wear like full makeup to the grocery store, honestly, I don't care, because it makes me happy. And I went too long being unhappy to be like okay with being unhappy. So that's where I'm at. And yeah, so I do pretty much wear full face makeup almost every single day. My eyes look crazy right now. Woo! That's what happens when you don't have liner on. And I don't really care if people don't like that I wear full face makeup, because I like it, and you don't have to look at me. So there you go. But okay, so I'm like torn because I have another TJ Maxx product that I kind of want to show you, but then I also have this other eyeliner that I want to show you. So maybe I'll just show you this on the back of my hand if it'll come out of the box. So guys, I found Stila at TJ Maxx. Okay, there's a sticker on the front, which is just a bummer, but anyway, so I found this. This is, oh, the light is like washing it out, but so I found this. It's shade Garnet Ink, and this is their well, it's all covered up, so I don't even know what they call it. Let's see if it says it on here. Got Inked Cushion Eyeliner in Garnet Ink. So this is the coolest thing. So you open this, and then inside here is like a little pot, but I don't know if you can see this, but it has like a little hole here, and it has a sponge. So what you do, at first I was like, what even is this? But I dipped my finger in it, and I was like, oh my God, this is so cool. So you would take like a stiff liner brush, and you would dip this right in here, and there's like a sponge in here that's saturated in product. And then you would just take it and, oh, hi, how pretty is that? Let's put this aside for a second, because I want to show you guys, oh, there's like something on my eyelash. This, I'm like loving this. So this is the Maybelline Curvitude liner. So it's a liquid eyeliner, but the shape of it lets you keep your hand straight and go in and create like the perfect wing liner. So on my wing liner, I like to start kind of like the middle of my eyelid. Oh, I just messed it up. I literally can't talk and do this at the same time. So, and then you can turn it and create like a perfect line. I'm not going to do anything crazy because I'm not going anywhere that requires a crazy winged eyeliner. The formula is like so, it just like glides right on. Hold on. The formula just like glides right on. It lets you create this really sharp wing. And it keeps you from having to like move your arm in really weird directions. I mean, I really like it. I really like it a lot. This side got a little messed up, It definitely takes practice because the shape is, you know, a little weird. It definitely takes some practice, but once you get it down, it is so easy. I love the formula. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Stila eyeliner. I'm just gonna put this right on my lower lashes and just kind of connect it to this wing. And I'm just smudging it right along my lash line, not in my waterline. I'm like probably having double chin right now. Can I just say, if you ever hear my daughter crying in the background, she's fine. She's just dramatic. My daughter's upstairs fighting bedtime. So while she's doing that with my husband, I'm gonna go ahead and smoke out my lower lash line a little bit with a little bit of that leather jacket, that same shade that's in my crease, and just right over top, kind of underneath, more smokiness. Nice and smoked out. All right, let's go in and do some lashes. I'm gonna curl my lashes really quick. And then I'm gonna go in with this kind of weird mascara that I've been using. And I can't decide if I like it. So this is Covergirl So Lashy Blast Pro. And what drew me to it was those super freaking weird, do you guys see that? So weird. It has like a ball at the end of it. So what it says to do is to use one side of it to like coat your lashes, like the side that looks a little bit more normal, and then you turn it and you use the ball to like, I guess, like separate and extend your lashes. So I like the formula of this. It's not too runny, but it's not super gloppy. I guess I just don't understand the like kind of gimmicky like mascara wands, because I feel like normal wands work just fine if you have good product. So whenever I see kind of a gimmicky wand, it always kind of makes me wonder if they're covering up a bad formula with like a weird kind of like catch your attention brush. But I like this formula, so I guess I just wonder why they didn't just put this on a normal brush, but whatever. And the ball at the end kind of makes it weird to get your lower lashes. I just find that it makes it a little bit harder. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of powder on top of my foundation. So this is Essence Contour Powder, again with this Essence brand, I'm telling you guys. So this has obviously two shades. It has a matte bronzer and then kind of a, it says an illuminating highlight. So I like to take this matte bronzer and just kind of hit right over where my cream bronzer went. It helps keep it matte throughout the day, and just helps sharpen it and darken it up a little bit. And then I'm going to take this illuminating highlight and I'm just going to hit the top of my cheekbones. The only thing I don't love about this, I wish it had a matte, almost like a, just like a matte setting powder, I guess, because I don't want to use the illuminating highlight all over my face. So I'm just going to take another brush that has a little bit of translucent powder on it and use that to kind of carve this out. All right, so that's done. I'm going to hit with a little bit of blush. This Tarte blush I've been using like all the time. This has been like a go-to for me. I actually got this in like a birthday thing from Sephora, but it's the Tarte, it's called Potty, which is about the opposite of my life. So whatever. But I really love it. It is their Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush. I'm gonna take it on a big fluffy brush. And I don't like to overdo my blush. I just like a little bit of color, but I like this because it's really buildable. It's just it's a pretty color. It's not like overwhelming. It's not gonna take over your face, but it just gives you a little bit of color. So love it. And then I am, for highlight, again with the Essence. Hey Essence, put me on your PR list. Whoop whoop. Does Essence even have a PR list? Probably not. I don't know. A little bit more. Because I didn't come down here with oodles of makeup to walk out natural.
No, I didn't. Okay.
All right, so here's the last thing, and I really actually haven't tried this yet. So this is the Metallic Moods. It's Mood Matcher Metallic Moods 6-hour long wear color and hydration. Here's what it says. Hold on. Metallic Moods change instantly upon application as the color reacts with your lips to create a personalized, unique shade. It twists up. Okay, so here's it applied. And is it weird if I kind of like it? So it's actually really creamy. I wouldn't call it metallic, but I don't know if that's just the brand name or if they're saying that it is supposed to be metallic. It said each shade intensifies within minutes for a personalized look. So is this supposed to change in a couple minutes? I don't know. Okay, so I gave it like 2 minutes. I went ahead and put a highlight shade on my brow bone. I gave it like a couple minutes, and I don't know that it's really changed a lot, but you guys, I kind of like this. The color is actually very pretty. I don't know. I would have to put it on somebody else to see if it changes depending on the person, but not bad. So, all right, so there is my completed look. Thank you guys for sticking around for this. Thanks for letting me share with you guys and just get a little bit personal, talk a little bit about myself. I'm really excited to do that more, get to know you guys. If you guys liked this, take a second and subscribe to my channel. You can even hit the little alarm button and that will let you know when I post videos so you can keep up with them. And if you liked this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.